Happy New Year, everybody. So, anyways, guys, I just want to talk about something. This is going to be a casual talk, nothing too serious, and nothing that has anything to do with what we do here on the channel. I feel like this is something that is not spoken about most of the time because people have the tendency of not admitting to themselves when they were wrong. All right. What am I talking about here? I'm talking about a simple act of listening to your intuitions. We often have a voice, very silent, however, it does help us with making decisions. Think of the time that you were in high school or even in primary school and you're writing examination and there's a question that you come across and the first answer that comes to mind always seems to be an incorrect one, and then you go for the second or third one and then you write it down. Only when your paper comes back and the first answer that came to mind was actually the correct one. So same goes with other decisions that we make in our lives, is that we don't often listen to that first instinct because the first instinct is the correct one. We just walked into 2025, and as people with goals, dreams, hopes, and whatever goals that you may have for 2025, this is very important that this year, the first thought about a decision that you want to make, take that decision. That first thought, put it into practice. If it fails, that is when you go to plan B. You understand what I'm trying to say? Be strategic this year by listening to your natural voice that sits silently in your head that says that is the decision that you need to take. Do not second guess it. Do not allow anyone else to influence it or dilute it in any way or form. Just take it and run with it and see how far it's going to get you. In most cases, in my experience, when I listen to my instincts, that is when I see success. That is when I see accomplishment. And then I always go like, "Whoo, thank goodness I did not take the decision that came after this one because it would have ruined everything." And I've noticed as well in the past, when I ignore that voice, I always find myself in a very dire situation where I'm not quite sure what to do to get out of it. Versus when I take that first instinct, that intuition, and then I put into practice, in most cases, I come out winning. So the point that I'm trying to make here on this video, you just started 2025. You got goals, you got dreams, you got all these New Year's resolutions, New Year, new me type of situation, which I support 100%. Now, I want you, as a person who is also thinking of starting a YouTube channel, do not hesitate. That voice that's telling you start a YouTube channel, start a YouTube channel. And then if you're like, oh my goodness, I don't know what I'm going to talk about on my YouTube channel, yes, you do. It's in that first instinct voice that is going to tell you this is what you are passionate about. Why don't you talk about this passion of yours and make it into a niche or make it into a content? And I always say that when you pick a niche, make sure that it's a niche that is a gift that keeps giving. For example, the niche in finance, it is a niche that keeps giving because you got all these umbrellas under the word money or finance. Same goes when it comes to inspirational type of content. It is a gift that keeps giving because you will always have something to say to motivate, to encourage, to inspire, etc., and so on. And that way you will never run out of content. The other one is vlogging. Vlogging, it is when people are interested in your life, even though they might not know who you are, eventually they are going to know you. And when you are consistent in posting vlogs, that is when you begin to build a community of people that are going to appreciate you. In most cases, you see this in the comment section where people are like, at first, I was not quite sure who you are, but I'm beginning to understand who you are, and thank you for bringing us into your life on a weekly basis. And that is how you build a community. You may think that your life is boring. Let me tell you something. What's boring to you might be an interest to somebody else. So vlog your boredom, vlog your boring life, vlog your work. Of course, just make sure that you do not reveal any secrets of your job, but you can just show us how you basically live your life on a daily basis as an employed person, as a self-employed person, a business owner, or whatever it is that you do with your life. All begins with that one voice in your head. Listen to that voice in 2025. Make a promise to yourself that the first thing that comes to mind is what I'm going to do. Trust me, that thought, it is often associated with God, with the universe, with whatever it is that you believe in. I'm not going to dictate to you what to believe in, but all I'm going to say is that decision, it just, or maybe that thought, it is not of your own. It's of a divine energy, divine power that is guiding you and saying, this is the decision you should take. But in the, I don't know, human style way, we tend to debate with that first thought. Don't debate with it this year. This year, you are going to take it with both hands and you are going to wrestle the bull, and then you come out the victor. Make sure that is what you are going to do in 2025, because I do this type of content, YouTube education. I'm always going to include YouTube in a conversation like this one. Why? Because I want to incorporate and make sure that you understand that you are taking a journey, and that journey, it is yours and yours only. Do not find yourself comparing yourselves with other content creators who probably came behind you, or maybe you came behind them and then you are succeeding and suddenly you think you are all that. Please humble yourself. It's important to humble yourself, because positivity goes and exalts the humble, and it disgraces the proud as well. But I digress. The point that I want to make in this video today, in the new year, today is the 1st of January 2025, is that listen to your first instinct. That voice that says, this is the answer, take it. Take it, because it is associated with the divine power or the divine energy, or whatever the case might be. Please do not ignore that voice. Don't ignore your dreams. If you want to lose weight, then lose the weight, because that is that instinct that says lose the weight, because you don't know why that voice came about. Probably there's an underlying lifestyle disease that is trying to crop up on you, and that voice is like, you need to go to the gym. Go to the gym and save or reverse that lifestyle disease that was trying to creep up on you. So there is a reason behind everything that we do. The decisions that we take, there's a reason behind why we take those decisions, apart from success, apart from achievement and accomplishments, which all means the same thing, by the way. But it is all a reason behind that. So please listen to the first instinct in 2025. That is all that I wanted to say to you. Even though there's a lot of noise going on outside with the kids, they are still cracking up these crickets. And I'll see you guys a little bit later. And Happy New Year. Good luck with your 2025. And may all your dreams, hopes, and dreams, okay, you know what I'm trying to say here, come to fruition in 2025. But you got to listen to that first voice. That voice, listen to it and implement it. See you next time. Goodbye.